I'm very pleased to have with us today a person who's an aspiring economist doing a PhD, No, she's about
Aspiring for PhD.
aspiring to do a PhD. It's almost there. Okay. So let's listen to her. Right now we have with us Arushi Gupta. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Arushi.
Good evening, sir, to you first of all, and to all the people who are listening to me, watching me. Thank you for this great opportunity that I got for interacting with these many people because you offer such a big platform. Like, I have always been a public speaker, but for me, this one-to-one conversation on a video call is something new. I haven't done this before. So my name is Arushi Gupta. I am presently working as a teaching associate in Lal Bahadur Shastri, National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie, Labasna. Um so here recently I've joined in May, and before that I was working in IIM Lucknow as a research assistant, and I have done my masters in economics in the last June 23. I passed out in June 23. After that, I worked as a research intern in the Reserve Bank of India Mumbai in Department of Economic and Policy Research, where I assisted with two grade B managers and one director of the DEPR, who is now an advisor of DEPR. And there also I worked for 6 months for a project, for a research project. So I have drafted a report for that. After that, I came to IIM Lucknow. Then I was working as also as research intern, research assistant. And then after 3 months, I landed in Labasna. Uh, so I thought the hard work pays off, and the economics has a lot of scope. Before doing masters, I was only aware of the Reserve Bank of India, that it offers a very good job for economic students. But then when I entered RBI, I got to know that there are too many other opportunities also that exist for us for the economics postgrads. So I have availed some, and I wish to avail some many other opportunities that exist for us, for the students of economics. Yes, over to you, sir.
Where did you do your undergraduate and masters from?
Sir, I did my undergraduation from National PG College, Lucknow, and masters. My graduation is in BCom, and my masters is in MA in economics from National PG College only. Earlier that, I did my 12th from Rani Lakshmibai, C Block, Lucknow, and in that I was from the commerce background, commerce plus Hindi. Because I wanted to do something in Hindi. I thought I will be pursuing Rajbhasha division, but later my interest shifted from uh, Hindi to accounts, then accounts to economics, and now I'm thinking to do a full-fledged PhD in economics. So it
Okay,
aspired me.
so you are from Lucknow, basically.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. And you've
Yes, sir.
been to Mumbai and now you are in Missouri. So
Yes,
you've
sir.
seen quite a bit of different things. How do you
Yes.
compare it?
Mumbai was great. The lifestyle is very, very good, and very, it has many opportunities. But Missouri is where like the organizations matter. So I feel so that I'm in the best institute right now, in the best academy. The weather is very pleasant because every other state is having the heat waves, but Missouri is still chilly, very good. So we are enjoying.
Yeah, certainly Missouri is very, and the academy is known to everyone. It's very famous. RBI is also known to everyone. So you've been, I am Lucknow. These are all top places. So
Yes,
you
sir.
had a good run for your money, it seems, right?
Yes.
But tell us about college life in Lucknow because most of us don't know. So tell us about college life
Sir,
before.
I feel so like my college is the topmost college for the commerce. So luckily I applied for two, three universities, one state university and one there's another college, IT college. I wish for both, but when I got selected for National PG, apart from that, I also got selected for other also. But my family wish, because my sister also did her undergrads from there, and my younger sister is also in pursuing undergraduation from there only. So
Hmm.
it is like it is the best thing, the best college in Lucknow. So I thought it will be the very good thing for me.
Hmm.
It is more like a school, but it means it is not very, like, not a fancy college. It is very less time college. Like we used to had 3 hours of slots, three classes a day, like 8 to 11 or 10 to 1.
Hmm.
It should so that the main aim of the college is that while doing your graduation or post graduation, you can actually prepare for other exams. Like you can do a full-fledged coaching. Like majority of the students in our college were preparing for chartered accountancy.
Right.
So and it was in the main area, main posh area of Lucknow, Hazratganj. So all the coachings were also there. If anybody is preparing for CAT, CLAT, or CA, so they can have very diversified. Like they used to come for the college 3 hours, and then they directly go to their coachings. So it was
Hmm.
very good thing, good time management of that college. We
Okay.
used to have seminars. We don't used to have that cultural fest, but now it has also started that after we left the college we got to know that there used to be very many festivals over there, the cultural fest, and many other fest. So it feels very good now when I go to the college. Like recently I went to my college for my felicitation for RBI and IIM. So it was very pleasant feeling that they recognize the efforts. And they also offered many scholarships. Like now the college has grown a lot. They offer many diversified things. Like earlier they didn't provided that, but now they have explored many things, offering many other programs also. They have also started MA economics in the 21. We were the first batch of that college. So it was a very good experience. Like we were the first kids, and we also got something good in life. At least I got something good opportunity to go RBI directly after my master's, just because in 24th May was my last exam. 5th June I interviewed for RBI, and 17th June the confirmation mail came.
Wow.
So it
You
was a
didn't,
very speed
you
thing for
didn't
me.
even have time to have a holiday.
No, I didn't have. I was like, oh, I just got there, and I took my first flight to Bombay. It was my first experience going
Uh,
alone, solo traveling. So it was
uh,
a very good experience going to Bombay.
uh, and
Even
how
that was
was
a
why did you shift out of this commerce?
because I felt because I was a little less interested in accounts and more interested in economics. You won't believe that since class 12th, I feared economics. I feared it a lot. It was like I couldn't pass it. No, I won't be giving that exam. I will drop it. But after that, actually in 2018, there was some rumor of that the board examination paper was leaked. So we were the batch who gave the second exam after a month. So after a month, we and that exam, unluckily, that exam was of economics that we need to repeat. So that when I studied for 1 month, especially for 1 month, just economics, the interest that I developed was like, oh, I need to do it. It is something good. I feared it. Nothing. It was nothing, and I really loved it when I studied. When I enjoyed that. So after that, I was in because in BCom also it is more economics. It is accounts and economics is very balanced. Like I am very interested in management also, but I wanted to because I think so. Like MA, I thought I will be preparing for many other things, and I was seeing RBI as the biggest opportunity that offers and that is offered to an economics postgrad. I was like, I want to be in that place. So I was like, I will do MA in economics and I will get myself that place. I'm working on it. Hope so when I get it.
But it was the first batch, so you couldn't have planned it.
Yeah.
It just happened to be ready in time for you, correct?
Yes.
And how was the faculty?
They were very good, very supportive. We had one professor from Lucknow University who was recently post PhD doctoral program. We had one professor in one professor, Mrs. Anjana Singh, second Mr. Santosh Yadav, and the favorite professor, Mr. Yusuf Malik, because he was a very fresh teacher. So we were also the first batch he was teaching after his doctoral, and they were very supportive. Like he has the interest that I developed in research was because of my professors. Like initially we started with a dissertation, so I did in primary survey. So that when I did that, started synopsis, reviewing literature, doing a survey, creating the questionnaire, that things bring very much interest in me. And
Hmm.
luckily after that I got a chance to be in RBI to do actual research. And then
Yeah.
later on when I worked on it, I was like, it is a good thing to do. Like on the initial state, I got exhausted. It is like, oh no, I need to study. I need to read too many things, too many papers, too many facts. It was very confusing, but one step at a time, it just became flawless. I'm like, now I am good at it. I enjoy doing research.
Okay.
Yes,
And so then to IIM Lucknow, right?
yes, sir.
The
Yes,
hometown, right? That's
yes,
nice.
sir.
But IIM is also very nice, right? I mean,
Yes, sir. I
all.
never thought I would be there because I thought that it is for the MBA postgrad MBA students and not for someone who has done MA. I was not aware of it. So when I got a call, I was like, oh, something is being offered to economics postgrads. It was a very big thing because in Lucknow, it is the premium institute. We have either in UP also. There are many colleges, but in Lucknow, IIM Lucknow has its own prestigious reputation.
Mhm.
And I think so top four IIM. It is the fourth ranker. So it
So how
was
did you enjoy your work there, or was it hard?
uh, the professors were very good, helpful. Initially, things are rough, but when I got adjusted within 2 weeks, my supervisor was very good. He was very helpful. Like if I don't know anything, they were ready to teach me. They were not like, no, no, you need to learn. They were very supportive in all the time, and I worked in strategic management under Professor Krishna Chandra Valodi. He was very, very good. He always motivated me to write a research paper on your own whenever I needed. He was like, "Yeah, I will help you. I will get you the sources." I was having access to all the sources of IIM, and whenever I needed his guidance, even though today when I want it, he is always available to help me. It
Okay.
was very good.
So what motivated you to go to this academy in Missouri?
So I think so it is a dream that Labasna calls you, that you get an opportunity because I never knew that I can be in Labasna without clearing the IAS. I was never knowing this. So when I went to my college for being felicitated for this IIM thing and RBI thing. We had an interaction with the principal, and I was just scrolling my phone when I was interviewing for a newspaper, and randomly I saw the notification that Labasna is offering something for us. So it was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And the moment I went back home, I took 1.5 hours to fill that form. It was actually, I think it was 7 to 8 pages of application. I just filled it, sent it, and I was just hoping that I got a call for interview. And luckily I filled the form on 6th April night. I got the call for interview on 8th night. That ninth morning I will be having an interview. So it
Wow.
was very quick thing. I was like, oh shit, I got something like Lavasna it is for me, interviewing with them was also a biggest thing because I feel like it was a step by step towards something might be great for me. So I interviewed for them and I was very impatient ki, oh, will I get it or will I not get it? Because I thought ki I have done some kind of work with some good institutions. So I was hoping, and luckily after I think so 1 week, I got the call on 18th or 17th. Then I took some time because I also needed to serve some notice period in IIM Lucknow. So I just took some time for 15 days and then I joined the academy on 1st of May, this 1st of May.
So you just been there less
Uh-huh.
than a month, just about
Yes,
a
sir.
month. Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
told me that you are shifting there.
Yes, sir. So I was very busy in that.
Yeah, okay. So how do you find the place?
It's very good. Actually, I've never lived alone. I live in a joint family of 15 people. Uh, so I
But
never
in
lived
Mumbai, you were
alone.
not in the joint family.
I was in a hostel. It was a private hostel, four girls sharing a room. I never felt like that I didn't have a family over there. My
Okay.
roommates were very good. Even I am still in touch with them whenever I have a good news or something. I'm feeling low. I can call them, talk
Hmm.
to them. So this place, because that was a hostel, and here we got the 2 BHK flats. So we have proper rooms of our own that we can actually like 2 BHK homes. So we have all the space to study. So for me, having this room was a newest thing because I never had a personal room. I always shared my room with a brother. So things were little difficult to adjust in the initial week, but then I made up my mind that I need to do it because at some point of a time we start need to living alone and all things.
So how long do you plan, did you want to be here?
So it's a 1 year contract. Let's
Okay.
see what life gives me, where it takes me.
And what do you have to do?
So presently we are making the this year IS batch, which has this year 2023 batch. They will be coming. So they are called the foundation courses over here. They are called the foundation course. So we need to prepare a short 5 day, 5 week courses. Like initially they are taught something for 3 months. So we need to prepare the modules for them. Like what will be we teaching them, and what will be the like quizzes, sessions, a small seminar, interactions. We need to prepare that content for them. So recently, I prepared a course on capital and the financial markets for them,
Mhm.
and some senior IS officers like phase one, phase two, phase three, phase five. These many IS officers also come in different batches, different different time period. So we also prepare for them also, like simple modules to the complete course manual. And side by side we also do research with the professors. Like I'm presently working with Mr. Gautam Thapriyal sir and Mrs. Ritika Narula ma'am. Ritika Narula ma'am is a professor of economics at LBSNAA, and Gautam Thapriyal sir is an IRS officer. We are working simultaneously together to do some research also and to prepare some content for the OTs, officer trainees.
Okay.
And
But
yes sir.
this will be the first time you will be teaching.
Yes, no, sir. Actually, from the past 6 years, since class 2000, class six, class 10, 2016, I have been tutoring students simultaneously. And from 2018, I've been tutoring 4 students a day, like 4 hours straight. After school, I used to be like, yeah, I need to teach. I kept myself very engaged. I didn't have any of the time to think of anything nonsense. I was always occupied with work. I loved it to teach students. So I
Hmm.
was teaching back to back for straight 4 hours. So till moving back to Bombay in June, even during my semesters, I was teaching alternately. I go to students' house. Some of them come to my house, and some of them I go personally, like personal tuitions. So before moving to till May 23, I used to teach.
Okay. But they were younger people. Now these are
Yes,
not
obviously.
so young.
Yes,
Some
sir.
of them could be about your age also,
Yes, sir.
because they are trainees, no? So they can
Yes,
be
sir.
your age, perhaps older than you.
Yes, sir. Obviously.
So it's going to be something new for you.
Yes, very new. Every day is something new I get to know. Oh, I will be doing this. Oh, I can do this. Some new facts, and the academy is very beautiful. The
Okay,
people,
now, based on your such diverse experience, what tips
yes,
do you have for young people?
stay focused. Don't fear people. They say a lot of things. Do what you feel is right for you. Talk to your parents. Don't talk to everybody in the society. Not everyone supports you. Your parents support you. You might be doing anything right in your life. Whatever you feel will be good, will be benefit. At least you won't be thinking that no, I would have done this thing, it would have worked better, because it was your plan. And you might have done some research for doing something, because when I took the step for moving from commerce to arts, of master of arts in economics, I did my proper research. I had my backup plan. Like I need to be, like this is the course that will land me somewhere. Like it has the best opportunity. Like I wasn't aware of all the opportunities at that time, but now I know. Like I don't think so that there is any organization where an economics graduate cannot enter.
Yeah,
Every organization, every ministry, every institution, every leading bank have an opening for an economics students.
yeah.
And
Okay,
you need to be good at your work.
okay.
Degrees don't prove everything. You need to have skill for yourself.
Hmm,
Don't just think that you will have degree and you will get a job. No, you need some skills.
hmm.
And there are plenty of the sources in the internet where you can have it. It's not a big deal that you need to pay for everything. No, there are many free sources. There are many YouTube videos. Even people have just posted whole series that you can just learn any
Hmm,
software.
hmm.
Like I learned stata in RBI with that managers. They taught me. They
Wow.
told me how to do it. So after that, I developed an interest, because in my masters I did SPSS. Then I later learned in RBI Stata, and then I'm planning to learn Power BI and R Python, because you need to learn something.
Yeah.
You need to evolve, because time changes. The need of the time is that you need to learn everything, every new thing daily. Stop learning. I don't think so. You might grow.
No,
Yeah,
you
for
don't.
growth, it is very necessary to keep yourself moving, to keep learning new things, to be
Yeah,
updated what actually going in the world.
yeah. It's true. Absolutely. We all need to, no matter what age, we need to learn. We
Yes,
need to keep
it
ourselves.
has no boundaries.
It has no boundaries. Anything else you want to tell the young people?
They are smart enough to figure out many things. The my generation is, I think so, they are very smart enough, and they have the best people around to guide them. The professors are very cooperative. Even their colleagues, their juniors, their seniors, they have many opportunities, and especially the internet, to get knowledge of everything what you could possibly achieve, what you could admire of. I think so. It's endless things. You have endless opportunities.
That's a very optimistic view. I'm happy to hear it, that
Thank
there are
you.
endless opportunities for economists. So there's a lot of,
Yes, sir.
it's really up to you to decide what you want and then try to get it.
Yes, sir.
That's how you have done it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about your future?
Sir, I'm planning for PhD. Hope so. I cleared UGC net. I'm appearing for UGC net this year, and I'm hoping and preparing, planning, whatever it may call, you may call, to clear the net JRF this time, so that I can have PhD from a very good institutions.
By the way, how much do they give these days in GRF? Do you know?
As JRF, I think so. The updated amount is somewhat 45 to 48. I think so.
That's quite a lot of money for a
Yes.
student, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you have many sources of passive income. So you won't, if you have a skill to earn money, you will never lag anything. I think so.
Okay. All right.
Because
Anything else?
because
Anything
as a person,
else?
yes, because as a person, I used to, and before I used to bake. I used to sell my own. I don't have a bakery thing, but like home orders, personalized order, I do that. I used to make cookies, muffins, dry cakes. I tutor students. I even do investing. I do some. I'm trying to learn stock market also. Like it is a very good source. Everyone, like, being in an RBI and you won't learn the new market things. How is that possible? If you're updated to many things, you
Yeah.
need to have that market knowledge. And when you have
Yeah.
that, no one can stop you from earning money.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Um, Tell me about this baking.
I used to bake. I used to bake. My interest developed in during the COVID wave one. I started that. I bought an OTG in that peak COVID time in the first wave, and I started baking. Initially, I started with the gas, without the oven baking, but then later on, I polished my skills only from the YouTube. I didn't buy any course, didn't took any coaching or any other help. It was just YouTube who helped me. So I usually have my expertise in dry cakes and muffins and cookies. So for personal orders, because I have a shop also, so I get orders from there. So I'm like, okay, I will bake it. And it was not a business model. I have a business model. If life gives me a chance, I will surely do something in life, in business also. But that, so I used to do it on a very personal level, very small level, but it kept me very engaged, and it is a very good feeling when you earn money. The hard and money gives you a very good pleasant feeling. I
Okay.
feel so.
Okay. Wonderful. That baking itself is sometimes
It's very soothing.
soothing, no? Because you do it with your hands and it comes out, right?
Something magic is created in that oven.
Yeah, that is true. And long ago, before it all became fashionable in the 1980s,
Yeah.
I used to bake
Yeah.
bread with hand, just knead
Oh,
it and
yeah.
no bread machine, nothing, just knead it by hand and put it in the oven and bake it. It was very good. And I'm still occasionally baking bread.
Mm.
So I don't bake these sweet things
Oh,
because I'm diabetic. So that would be a poison to bake
yes.
these sweet things. And even bread is not so good, but never mind.
It
It's
has some
okay.
amount of sugar.
Yeah, because carbohydrates. Okay. But
Yes.
yeah, so I'm glad. Anything else you want to tell us?
I think so that's enough from my side. I would love to hear you also, because I have watched so many Vidpeds of yours. Even one of my colleague has interviewed you. It was the first time when he posted a video of yours. Then I got to know, oh, you do something like this. Then I followed you on, I watched you on LinkedIn, and even connected with you. And later, eventually, I got a chance to interview this thing.
Okay. But if you have questions, we can do them offline because the
Okay.
recording is meant for the speaker, not for
Okay.
me. Okay, we can talk
Okay.
offline because I don't want this to be about me. Okay, it's about
Oh,
you. Okay, it's about the
okay.
speaker. As I said, this is a speaker centric channel.
Yes.
And I think it may be the only one that doesn't care about the host, me,
Yeah.
or say, look, this is what the viewers want. Who
Okay.
cares? I'm for the speaker. Give the speaker a chance.
Mm.
So anything else you want to add here? Otherwise, we can discuss offline.
I feel that every student should be like, masters isn't very fashion today. Like anybody who has just graduated, I feel like, okay, I will do masters in this subject. But when you start doing it, please be very clear with your goals. Like what are you going to do after the masters? Like many people do MBA and they don't have a plan what to do next. I know, like if you're doing with the big IIMs, big places, so you will be getting a placement. But if you're doing not doing it from that big college, so you need to have a backup plan. So I'm not suggesting that you should have a backup plan always, because your first plan should work. But if it doesn't, you should have your alternatives.
No, I would
It's okay.
say that you should always have a backup plan. I think it's a basic rule of life that you need
Yeah.
a backup plan. There's just no way for, in today's world,
Mhm.
to function without a backup plan. In the old days, it was different, but today you need a
You're
backup
opting,
plan.
but I feel if you're opting for something, you should be at least very clear, like what will be your first five opportunities after this. Like just
Yes.
don't waste money, utilize that money, gain that skill, get whatever fruitful you can get from that institution, from that college, from your professors, from your colleagues, from your seniors, or internet. Get everything fruitful that will lead you, that will create your roadway to your destination.
Okay. All right.
Interact with
Wonderful.
as many people as you want. Like
Okay.
in college, because you have a plenty, after the college you won't be having that much opportunity to interact with many people. But college is a place where you have all the age groups, you can interact with anybody. There are people from very diversified streams, so you can have options, opportunity to know about them from every corner of the world in that place, I feel.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, let's end it here today.
Okay.
And I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Let's say bye to everyone. Bye,
Thank you
everybody.
so much, sir, for this opportunity.